Hi, I'm Selena Hughes. I'm here with Isaiah Mustafa today. He's that famous face we all know from Old Spice. So how are you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. So you started out with football,
Right.
Now you're Old Spice,
Right.
Hollywood.
Yes. The first campaign was kind of geared toward women who do the shopping and for their young boys and for their husbands and stuff. So I think that's what it was geared toward. But since then, we've kind of moved into a new area with the School of Swagger of kind of like reaching out to moms, helping moms kind of usher their boys from boyhood into manhood.
Right. Right. So how is that? You kind of, it's almost kind of a mixed responsibility. You're a spokesperson for Old Spice, and it's also kind of like I don't know if it's a mentor, kind of role model for hygiene, because
Wow.
they're gonna look at you and trust you.
Hygiene role model. I didn't realize
I know,
that's
right.
good. But I think you're right. I think the popularity of the original commercial definitely helps with getting that message across. So with the School of Swagger, what we're doing is using that popularity and kind of going like, hey, check this out, because I know that you guys have some questions, because there's not a lot of information out there for boys about what happens when they go through puberty.
That's right. That's right. So you mentioned that you had a story that you.
Yeah.
Should we leave that in the archives? Or?
It was just a beard story. That's all. Yeah, it was a shaving mistake, but it sounded worse the way I said it. Actually, it was just shaving a little bit too much off. I had like what was like a John Waters mustache. It's like thin thing. I had to go with that for a few weeks.
Okay. So what is your earliest memory of puberty? Were you like 7th grade?
I think 7th grade, and I can tell you the earliest memory that I have is buying a razor, and it was a red razor, and it was like this. I had like 3 hairs, and I was like, I'm gonna get a razor. I got a razor, and like I just kept shaving, and got razor burn from like doing too much. Yeah. But I just wanted to shave.
So do you think that some of the information now from Old Spice and the School of Swagger campaign, would that have helped you and your friends back then? Because like y'all mentioned, there were lots of myths.
Yeah. The shaving one is a big myth. You don't need to shave all the time to grow hair. It's just going to happen because they're your genes and everything, your hormones. But yeah, if I would have had the School of Swagger when I was growing up, it would have been easier, because I wouldn't have had to feel funny about asking somebody like, what do I do in this situation? I could have just went to the internet, which wasn't even around, at least that I didn't know of it. And pulled up a video and not only laugh but learn a little something about what it's like to go through puberty and what to expect.
The commercials are great.
I will agree with you on that.
Yeah, they are. So that it's got to be fun. It seems like you have a really good connection with your role with Old Spice, and just delivering the message. It kind of pulls you in.
Yeah. At this point, when I was telling someone earlier, the collaboration was such a true collaboration that the writing was so good that it just worked out. But after that, having working with those writers and stuff for so long.
Okay.
At this point, I live and breathe the brand. I'm really I'm a true spokesperson. From the ground up. So I really enjoy the brand and getting that message across.
Right.
And what better way to say it than telling boys like, all right, it's all about being a man. That's what the brand's all about, and being manly.
Right.
But there's a beginning to that. You have to start someplace, and so the School of Swagger kind of helps them go from being a boy to a man.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. Okay, last question. Since you're, well-known face, what's a funny fan moment? You have to have one on the street or airport, grocery store.
I've got tons.
Just
but I'll tell you, one time I was in Atlanta, and it was right at the height of the Old Spice, kind of like right when the commercials were coming out and everything, and so I was at the Lloyd Center, the big mall there, and someone said, "Oh, like look, you're that dude. You're the dude from the commercial." And they were like, "Can we take a picture with you?" I was like, "Yeah, no problem." They took pictures, and then this one lady, she was like, "Can I jump on your back? Can I ride you like a horse?" And I was like, "Well, Maybe not. You know, maybe we'll just stick with the picture.
Leave that to the commercials, yeah.
Yeah. So.
It's great. It's got to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is. It's a lot of. It's nothing but fun. Yeah. Never a bad experience. No matter how crazy and awkward it's gotten, it's always been a fun experience.
Yeah, that's great. Well, thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
I
Yes.
really appreciate it.